We made it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. How are we? All right?
Yeah, all right, you?
Yeah.
Good.
We're just going to pretend we haven't just caught up for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing? Fancy seeing you here.
Oh.
Yeah. Just walk past that. You guys. Right, well, we're back then. How are we?
Yeah. All right.
Very
yeah.
good. Sam, how about you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. As you can see, I'm living in a very barren place because I'm currently moving house. But how about you? Where are you, Justin?
As I think you already know, Sam, I'm in Ireland at the moment. I'm visiting family in Ireland. Yes, I am.
What? So it's a truly transatlantic international first recording. We're putting the online recording to the limits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weird, really, because remember how we used to do it? We also used to be crammed around a phone in the same
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Now we are literally hundreds of miles apart, so it's good.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's good. I'm glad we're all back. It's good. It's good fun. I think it's I think we were bored. So
well, COVID happened.
Yeah, COVID happened. Yeah, that was in the news.
That kind of put everything to bed. So
yeah.
What was that? I missed it.
Yeah, no.
That's because you was in Ireland.
Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, so for those of you who are new to what we're doing or have never heard of us before, we are the Brit Blitz, I suppose. We talk about American football. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Right. See you next week. Cheers, guys.
Exactly. See you later. Good night. I'm off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we decided
we do other things as well, but for the purposes of this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't just sit here and talk about this. Yeah, that's exactly right. So for the purposes of those who haven't listened to us before, we used to just do an audio only podcast. We did about 15 episodes where we used to get together, talk about American football. What we wanted to do was promote the UK game or the game played in Britain. And I thought we did that okay. We saw some good teams. We went out to meet people. We spoke to quite a few
met
people.
some nice people. Yeah.
I thought it was quite a success. So the reason we had to stop doing it basically was because meeting up together at that sort of every week or month or whatever we were doing, because it just got more and more difficult, didn't it, with busy lives?
Yeah, life kind of took over, didn't it, really?
Yeah, so if there's one thing that we learned from COVID, it was the fact that you can speak to anybody anywhere, and we decided that we could do it again. So here we are.
Yeah.
So there's a slightly different format to the way we're doing things. We are obviously now visual for your viewing pleasure. And we are also going to be audio, so you can listen to us on YouTube, which will be the main one. And then we'll be on the usual podcasting hosting sites like iTunes, Spotify, things like that. That will be all available to download wherever you get your podcast from, basically. So it's... that's basically it. So we've got a new format. We're going to have limited series. So we're going to do 6 episodes in the first series. We're going to have guests. We're going to have challenges. We're going to talk about British American football. We're going to talk about the NFL, anything that sort of comes up in the news. And we're going to post these out every fortnight for the next 6 episodes, which will take us nicely up to Christmas. And then we'll have a break in the new year, and we'll probably come back with a second series of some description. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's basically the format. So here we are. And we wanted to kick off the show today. We were talking about how easy it was, or how good it was, or how straightforward it was to get involved with your local team. And I think the best experience we've had of that was when we went to see the Iceni Spears, if you remember.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
4 years ago, whenever it was.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does seem like it was a long time ago now, but still very fond memories of that day, really, in the afternoon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was good. Good fun.
We only went for a taster, didn't we? And we weren't we weren't the only rookies there. I mean, we spoke to a couple of the ladies, and it was brilliant. Their coaches were brilliant. Their players were brilliant, and that was the first time, to be fair, I'd ever played flag football.
Yeah. Harder than I thought it would be, to be fair.
Slippery flag.
Yeah, a lot harder. Yeah. Who would have thought you'd have to run? I didn't think you'd have to run.
We all thought we were a bit fitter than we found out we were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
first 5 yards, I was all good. I was golden.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Sam. Shall we let people watch it?
Yes. So we've got the video of when we went. We've got the interviews at the end of it. So watch it now. If you haven't caught it on Facebook, we'll post it again on social media. But check this video out now. We're here at the Iceni Spears today and we're going to be taking part in a flag rookie session. So stay with us, enjoy the video, and now we've got to do a warm-up apparently. So we'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. I'm done.
Thanks, girls.
Well done. Cheers, thanks for having us.
Put that all together and just play some football for the next one.
Yes.
What we're going to do, we're basically going to play 2 20-minute halves of football against each other. Cool.
I can't do it.
There it is, there's the run! Good job! Touchdown! Everyone, hands in. Come in.
Come in, everyone in. Everyone in.
Okay, just simply Spears on 3. 1, 2, 3, Spears!
Sorry, we got down.
Right, so we've had a great training session here today, so thank you to the Iceni Spears for having us. Gemma, rookie today, first time, so just want to get some thoughts from Gemma, see how she felt it went, and whether she enjoyed it or not. So Gemma, what do you think, your first time playing flag at least?
It's very different. Obviously I'm used to normal English football.
Yeah, yeah.
But I tried rugby and that was too difficult for me, so this is a good middle. I'm kind of getting it as I go, so
Okay.
I think I'll probably come back when I can.
Yep,
So
excellent.
it's definitely made an impact on me when I come back.
Excellent. Okay. So obviously I was on the same team with you doing some drills, and,
Yeah.
and I sort of start with you maybe a little bit nervous, a little bit kind of, you know, getting to grips with it, and then once you got it, you were away.
Oh yeah.
So you picked it up really quite easily.
Yeah. Well, most of it's just running, and I'm good at running. So the catching I can get down in, you know, a few more sessions.
Yeah.
Then I'll get all the formations and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's quite easy to learn. Surprisingly easy.
So obviously playing the game at the end, it was great because you put into practice what you've learned today. So
Yeah.
I think did that help you as well? Did it make more sense once you're actually playing it?
Yeah, the practice definitely helped, because if I didn't have like all the drills at the beginning, I would have just stood there and be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good. And I got a touchdown.
You did, yeah. That was pretty good. That was pretty good on your first day training. Yeah, nice one. So playing it, once you've learnt the basics, then playing it makes it kind of stick into your brain. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Once you know how to catch the ball, it's like
Yeah.
the feel of it. You got to get the feel of it first, and then when you're running, it's coming to you. You're just gonna bring it in.
Excellent.
This is great.
So you're definitely good back, you think?
Yeah, when I can. Unfortunately, I work Sundays, but I'm gonna try.
Good.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, great session today. Thank you,
You
Gemma.
too. Cheers.
And we're back. Right. That's seamless. So the main thing I took from the day was I love the fact that it was the culture of it to start with. I think that the team, the Iceni Spears, had a great sort of culture. They were taking on quite a few rookies at the time. And I think the coaches and the people that were there, I think they just bought into the atmosphere and everybody just sort of got on. There was it didn't matter what sort of level you were at, because obviously we wouldn't have been able to join in, but it was, I think it was really good the way that everybody was allowed to participate. The drills were straightforward to understand. And then we went into sort of a game at the end, do you remember? And we were sort of learning how to do the plays and all the rest of it. So I thought it was...
Yeah, the other thing to mention, obviously, it was the ladies team that we trained with. And just very, very, as you say, very inclusive. 3 blokes come along who want to have a taste of what they do. And you know, I think that they enjoyed it as much as we did, I hope.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we got good feedback, didn't we? They said that they enjoyed us coming down and filming, and we sort of did a bit with the GoPro, didn't we? And we sort of showed what it was like. I was just, to be fair, because I think that's where, if memory serves me correctly, is where the Norwich Devils play.
Yes.
So I think that was, I was quite blown away with the facilities. It's not every day that you see the proper American football posts with like the wide posts, if that. So it just goes to show, doesn't it, at a relatively decent level. Yeah, even at grassroots level, the facilities are still pretty good.
The facilities are there, and the investment's clearly sort of coming. Yeah, you know, people are interested. Yeah, because it has grown in popularity year after year since the London games have come back. Yeah, and you could see that with the enthusiasm on the day. You know, of the amount of rookies that were turning up. You know, never played the game before. Yeah, but you could see, you know, at the end of the day, they were hooked. That was it. They were in. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, Gemma from the video, I know she went on to join the team and was really, you know, did quite well within the team. So
yeah, I mean, there wasn't any. That's what I liked about it. There were so many different personalities there, because obviously you've had like vets like Vicky, who's been there a while and she knows the game inside and out. One of the team captains, and she's sort of calling the shots and all the rest of it. But there was never any personalities that for someone like Gemma or us sort of that felt intimidated. I never felt like, well, I don't belong here, even though it was a women's team. Do you know what I mean? It was there was never any sort of like, no matter what ability, I felt that there was a place for you. And I think that was, I like flag football because of its sort of entry level ability. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get the equipment. You don't have to know the rules inside and out. But American football in general is good anyway, because no matter what position you play or what sort of fitness level or position or body shape, there's a position for you anyway.
Indeed, yeah, if you're willing to put the work in, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I was really impressed with it, and I think that it's well, we'll have to speak to the girls again soon. I think now that we're all back together and COVID's blowing over.
Yeah, see if we can get a couple of them on. That'd be good.
Yeah,
definitely.
See how it's progressed since then, since we saw them.
Yeah, we'll do that, because obviously we wouldn't have got any better.
No.
I
don't think I've got any fitter either.
Having said that, my skill level won't have dropped, because it was at the bottom anyway, so it's just plateaued. So that basically what we're going to try and do is just try and encourage people to go to the local team. There are literally hundreds across the country. I mean, even near where I live, I'm within driving distance of at least 3. You know what I mean? And if you go a little bit further afield, 4, 5, 6, I mean, you've got all over East Anglia, so many in London. You've got Midlands, the North have got so many teams. You know what I mean? It's just...
And bearing in mind, you know, hitting what we said earlier on, last time that we were all together, we probably visited maybe 8 or 9 different teams, I think, in total. Yeah. Every single one of them were an open door policy. It was welcoming.
Yeah.
You know, you left your arrogance in the car.
Yeah.
And everyone was there. Everyone was part of the team. Everyone was learning together. It didn't matter what your skill level was.
Yeah.
It was cracking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't let it put you off if you never played it.
Yeah. I mean, all the adverts that I see even now. So the Brit Ball season's finished this year. And they start like rookie trials like now almost. It's sort of they just carry on into the winter break, and because the season starts sort of I would say March, April time. So it's about making sure that all the adverts say every skill level. I have never seen one advert go out for rookies or for new players to say you have to be a certain skill level. It's any ability welcome. And I think I think that's really good. I think that's a good culture.
Well, of course, the other thing is that you've got to go in with an open mind as well, because you might think that you belong in a certain position, but actually, when you start training, you might realise.
Good point.
That you're bettering a certain position, and that's something you only find out by giving it a go.
Absolutely.
By giving it a go, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, I mean, there's a position for everybody. So whether it's whatever side of the ball, there's usually a position. If you know what I mean, if you don't like running, you play on the O line, D line. Do you know what I mean? If you're strong, you can run a bit. You're a tight end or something. Do you know what I mean? There's you're mobile and you're a bit athletic. You'd be a quarterback or a wide receiver. So it's definitely worth doing. And you could go into it saying, "I want to be a quarterback." Everybody loves a quarterback, but you may end up love being a tight end or a wide receiver, or do you know what I mean? There's so many different things. So it's good.
And the other thing, of course, Sam, is that there are opportunities that aren't necessarily on the field as well. So there's coaching and there's
absolutely
all of those kind of
so it's all the staff behind the teams, isn't it, that make it work every weekend.
Yeah, and it just brings together that team mentality. I coached my son's under sevens team. I did it for 2 years. And as much as a grassroots level coach can be a bit of a ball ache, because you know what I mean, your last one at training, you're the first one there to set up, your last one there packing away, and no matter what it's raining, you just get ag from the parents. Sometimes I didn't, to be fair, but it was you still felt that community, and you could imagine with a team of 50, 60 people in it, plus staff, volunteer staff, you're all there for the same reason. No one's paid to be there, so you know what I mean. You can't. You're all there for the same reason. So it's a really good culture, really good.
Yeah.
So what we'll do over the next couple of episodes, we're going to have guests on. We've got some lined up for next week, next episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got some guys that have been involved in Brit Ball, from physios to players to our ex-team members to coaches. So we're going to have people coming on talking about it. We'll have a chat with them. Hopefully it'll inspire somebody else to get involved, which is ultimately what we wanted to do. And we'll just have a natter about it. So, right. Next thing we wanted to talk about is the NFL. So as we record this, and this should go out this week, the London games are back in London, obviously because they're the London games. But the NFL is back in London.
Good place to have the London games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The London games are back in Berlin.
Yeah.
And who's playing this week?
Which I don't think. Yeah. That's the Jets and the Falcons.
There we go. Yeah, I did know. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. It's a funny one because we tried to get tickets again this year, didn't we? So it's post-COVID now. They're back after a year's break.
It's not easy.
No,
it's chaos. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing in my opinion. As much as I was disappointed we didn't get tickets, and I know there are loads of people that listen that have got them and they're going and everything else. But
there's loads of people equally who haven't got them as well. Yeah,
yes.
In the same position that we are. But hopefully next year there'll be more than the 2 games again.
Yeah.
With COVID well and truly under control, all being well.
Yes.
We'll have a better opportunity of getting tickets.
So is it full stadiums again? Is it full stadiums that,
It pretty much has been. Pretty much has been since the football Euros. Wembley holds about 90,000 at full capacity, and they were sort of letting 75,000 people in, and even that was in the summer. So it's pretty much back to full capacity now. All the football stadiums in the UK are back to. They've got COVID protocols, so you have to sort of lateral flow and double jabbed, but the majority of it's just all back to normal as far as I'm aware.
Good.
Yeah,
I think because that's also part of it, isn't it? The atmosphere that you get in the stadium is.
Yeah,
you can't replace that, can you?
Yeah,
and the NFL
and the build up
is
to it's
so
the tailgate,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah, the NFL. That's why I love the NFL in London, because it's different to go and watch your local side, football, rugby, whatever. Because there isn't that mix of fan base, because you only get 3 games a year. Everybody wants to go because they just want to see the game.
Indeed, yeah.
I mean, obviously the Jags probably have a bigger turnout than anybody because they're here every year. But we've been apart from the last couple of years, we've been every year, and none of our teams have ever played. Do you know what I mean? So
indeed, yeah.
It's just about seeing the game and having a crack.
That's not strictly true, Sam.
Isn't it? Oh yeah, sorry, the Dolphins have been there, and Washington. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Just what I was talking about was the main team that we're all concerned about here. 49ers, obviously.
Yeah, I did see the 49ers when we beat the Jags.
So what I've just said is absolute nonsense. Then, so let's just move on.
Unfortunately, it's you that haven't seen 49ers yet. But you will. You will. Yeah. They'll be there next year, I reckon. I can feel it. I can feel it in my water.
I'm pretty sure we say that every year.
I do say it every year, and every year I'm disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the Washingtons, because that's what they're called.
Yeah.
The Washington football team.
Yeah.
They drew, didn't they? The year we went.
Yeah, 28 with the Bengals. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first London game to go to overtime.
Was it?
That was quite a game. Actually,
it was. Yeah, it was.
That was quite a game.
Not gonna lie to you, I can't remember a lot of it.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with drinking. I've just got a bad memory now, Jake. But no, I think, like I say, I think it's brilliant, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. Hopefully, I know the Tottenham ground particularly is another attraction in it. I mean, as much as it pains me to say it, but it's a sports-specific stadium for the first time, and it's not just at Twickenham or Wembley, and now they've had a couple of years to sort of test it and make sure everything sort of runs smoothly.
I don't know how the tailgate thing works at the Tottenham Stadium. I mean, people might be able to tell us and let us know, but I can't see. I don't know how much space is around the new Tottenham Stadium.
I don't know,
because Wembley, you've got loads of room, haven't you, to do the tailgate party and stuff. Yeah. So,
well, that, to be fair, even that's all changing, isn't it? Because they're developing just outside. So,
yeah, true.
Yeah, so
that did seem to get smaller and smaller every year, didn't it? Tailgate party.
Yeah.
Are both games at the Tottenham ground, or is one at Wembley this year?
No, both are.
Both at Tottenham.
Yeah, 1 week after the next. You've got the Falcons, Jags on the 10th, and then it's the Dolphins are back.
Falcons and the Jets.
And then
it's the Dolphins and the Jags.
Dolphins and the Falcons and the Jets. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
That interesting point you made there, Dean. If someone can kind of let us know how they get on and what it's like and what tailgate is like.
Yeah, send the pictures over and share the pictures with us and stuff. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, we won't be jealous at all or pissed off.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but as the season
be cheering
goes on,
from home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But as the season goes on, it'd be good to. I'm so glad the NFL's back as well, because it felt such a long off season this year. Oh, It was just painful. So it was just especially now they've got pre-season games back, and
and it's great to see the fans back as well. To be fair,
last season was a weird one.
Yeah,
so weird. I mean, apart from
very
the Bucks winning it, but it was Tom Brady. But aside from
I'm pretty sure that man has sold his soul.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be playing.
Even the win against the Patriots as well. I mean, it's the Patriots should have won that game, and then they kick the game-winning field goal, and it hits the post. Yeah, and Brady wins. You think that man has sold his soul to the devil.
He's just sucking the life out of American football. You can he's like absorbing it. It makes him younger,
like Galvatron.
But sucking the life out of an American football, or sucking the air out of an American football.
He don't do that no more. He's a buck.
Yeah, he doesn't do that anymore. I don't mind him now.
Yeah, he's all right now.
Yeah, I like him now. He's all right, isn't he? Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, we won't necessarily talk about the American football because the 49ers haven't had the best start, but it's I'm just glad it's back.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah,
to watch, and we'll go into more depth in it in future episodes because we've got stuff to do today.
Yeah,
we've got stuff to talk about. You don't want to talk about American football with us.
Come on.
Right. So what else we've got to do? We have got a new feature where we said that we would do a variation of the quiz that we used to do at the end of the show, but now what we'll do is a quiz with just me and Dean, but Justin will quiz master it.
Yes, I am the quiz master.
And we came up with a really...
He's in his element there.
Yeah, we came up with a really cool name for it, and I think it's really catchy. It's Dean versus Sam. But we have got a little intro for it, and let's go.
Yeah.
Right, go on then, Justin. What's the crack?
Love the intro, by the way. didn't see my name mentioned in it, but hey, there we go.
I'll put a little thing on the end that says, with Justin.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it fresh every week because obviously we owe it to our listeners, viewers, you know. We're gonna mix it up a bit. Won't be the same.
Fresh with the PH.
Yeah, absolutely. It won't be the same format every week. So this week, episode, the name of the quiz is "Play Your Crowds Right." Okay.
I, for some reason, thought you said "Play Your Crowns Right," and I was like, "Please don't let this be on the monarchy." I'm up to date with The Crown on Netflix, but that's it. I'm not.
Play your crowds right. So it's all about capacity. We talked about earlier. It's all about stadium capacity.
Okay,
it's good. I think it's a good quiz. Obviously, I put it together, so I would. But so what we're going to do is we're going to take it in turns. And I don't know if you've ever seen. No, because this isn't based on anything you will have seen. Any similarities are completely coincidental. So we're going to start with a stadium, okay?
Yes.
And then you're going to take it in turns to guess whether the next stadium has a higher or lower crowd capacity.
Yeah, I've never. That's
higher.
Literally,
I'm going swimming.
Literally, the most original. Never. They should turn that into a TV show.
Shouldn't they?
Should do.
Well, we have.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the production level you get.
Absolutely. So, in order to determine who's going to go first, though, what we're going to do is we're going to do a closest goes first.
Okay.
So, I'm going to give you a name of a team, and you've got to guess the capacity of the stadium.
Right.
I think you've both heard of this team. It's the 49ers.
So we've got to be
the closest wins.
Just the closest. Okay. So
yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go first, Dean?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Go on.
Do it alphabetically. You go first.
I'm going to say 55,000.
Okay.
Talking about the Levi Stadium, yeah.
I am indeed. Dino?
65.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you that Dean is closest. It's 68,500. Well done, Dino.
Thank you very much. That is my one and only win. I will milk it.
You get to go first. So, Green Bay Packers, higher or lower? Higher or lower? Come on.
What, higher than Levi's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's higher.
Audience can help. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher. Okay. I can tell you, Dean, you are correct. And the stadium capacity there is 81,441. big stadium.
Lambeau.
So, Sam, your turn.
Okay.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Is it higher or lower than
81,441?
Right.
Green Bay Packers.
I'm going to go lower.
You're going to go lower. Do you know the name of the stadium, by the way?
The Bengal Stadium is. No, forgotten.
Paul Brown Stadium.
Oh, it is the Paul Brown Stadium. I thought that was the Brown Stadium.
Dino, your turn. You are going to tell me higher or lower Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Higher or lower? Get involved at home. Higher or lower?
Higher or lower? Higher or lower than the Bengals?
Cincinnati Bengals, yeah.
Did I get my answer right?
Yeah, you did. Just to remind you, 65515 was Cincinnati Bengals.
6-5. I'm going to say Bucks is lower.
Ooh, you are incorrect.
Ooh.
But
I'm going to say higher.
It was no, it's not how it works, Sam. If it was close, it's a close stadium. It's 65,890.
Oh,
so sorry about that.
That's all right. Fair enough.
So Sam, you'll go higher or lower than Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it's keeping in the same area. Jacksonville Jaguars. Higher or lower than 65,890?
Lower.
Just to take from another show.
That you may have heard.
Yeah.
That is 69,132. And that is the Tia Bank Field.
I would have said the same as you there, Sam. I would have thought that was the same. I would have thought that was lower.
Yeah, I thought the Jags were like 6 people go and watch them.
Yeah. Yeah, and a gator.
Urban Myers could do with an extra seat. Did you see the news this week? You seen what Urban Myers has been up to?
Yeah.
No.
Dirty old man. Yeah, he went out for dinner with. Sorry to digress. He went out for dinner with his family and his grandkids, and then he went out for a drink afterwards because some fans wanted a picture and stuff, and there was some young lady gyrating on his knee. And then there was another camera angle that swooped round and saw his hand on her backside. And he was like,
But to not even fly home with the team.
Yeah.
That is bad.
And then what I've read today is yesterday was that he sort of apologised to the team and he had to sit down with Sadiq Khan, didn't he? And they've all sort of said, well, he's just on his last legs now, basically. The team apparently laughed at him, according whether that's true or not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you come back from that, really. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're crap anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Cool.
Back to the quiz.
Yes, yeah. Sorry.
So Jacksonville Jaguars there. That was 69,132. So Dean, higher or lower? Higher or lower? Dallas Cowboys.
Oh.
You've seen the stadium on TV. Higher or lower?
AT&T.
Very good, Sam. It is indeed.
I get a point for
that. No. Higher or lower?
I'm going to have to go higher.
You're absolutely right. Well done. 80,000 capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam, again, staying in the same area. Houston Texans.
That's got to be lower. It's got to be.
You're absolutely right. It's 72,220.
Not as much as
so
I
it's
thought.
not a huge amount lower. So Dino.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Yeah, go on.
Absolutely. And you've been here, Dean, so no pressure. Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, the Mercedes.
Absolutely.
What was the capacity of the last one?
72.
72,220.
I'm going to say higher.
Are you?
I agree.
Okay, I'm going to say you're wrong because that is 71,000.
Oh, I thought it was 75.
Yeah, I was thinking 74, 75.
Yeah, I'd have said the same as you. Oh,
well.
Next one then. So Sam,
Yes.
71,000.
Yes.
Okay, for Atlanta Falcons. What about Buffalo Bills?
Oh, is that the New Era Stadium they call it now, don't they? Is it the New Era? No.
Yeah, I think it is Buffalo Bills. Yeah,
But anyway, yeah.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
I've got the Highmark Stadium. I've got the wrong stadium.
No,
I thought it was New Era.
No, they could have changed it, to be fair. I haven't really paid attention. It's what it used to be called anyway. I'm going to go, because it looks little on the telly, I'm going to go lower.
You are incorrect by 608. It's higher.
Oh, I would have said lower.
70,000 fans at Buffalo. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like on the telly, the pitch looks really close. Because it's always fucking snowing. And okay. I'll just drop the F-bomb. So let's hope we don't get the one F-bomb.
Dino.
Yep.
71,608 at Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Right. New England Patriots, higher or lower?
Lower.
You are correct. It's lower. Yes, I would have thought it would have been higher, but no, it's 66,829.
They're all a lot higher than I thought they were, to be fair.
Yeah. So I'm just checking so far just to see. Sam, you need this one to force a draw. Higher or lower than 66,829? Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins. Higher or lower than 66?
Yeah.
Lower.
You are correct. So just to double check my counting.
You double check it. Oh, Sam, actually, sorry, you lost by 3.
No, it's 3-3. It's 3-3.
Right. So what's in the event of a tie break?
I didn't think it would be a draw.
Okay.
I think a draw is a good one for the first game.
To start off, yeah, a draw.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you for the Sam versus Dean challenge 1 point each.
Whee!
And next time I'll have a tiebreaker ready.
Excellent.
So to be fair though, that means that because there's 6 episodes, so we'll be all right now. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just have a tiebreaker. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Well, that was good. Thank you very much.
That was good. Yeah, nice one, Justin.
Well done. Good knowledge, guys. Good knowledge.
Brilliant.
Good knowledge.
Well done.
Good knowledge. So that was the first one. Well done. We made it.
Well done, everyone. Yeah,
we did make it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did made it. Yeah, we made it.
We did a thing.
So if you're still watching or still listening, thank you very much for humouring us for half an hour or 40 minutes, whatever it is.
Yes,
it's been good to be back, isn't it? Another catch up.
Yeah. Good fun.
So next episode will be out in about 2 weeks from today, whenever you're listening to this, when it's released. And we've got a guest lined up. We're going to have another Dean versus Sam that won't end in a draw. We'll talk about the London games that have been and gone from then.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk a little bit more about British American football and how you can get involved and all that moolah.
Definitely.
If that's all right with you guys, yeah?
Look forward to it.
Thank you so much. Right. Peace out.
Take care.
Take care, everyone.
Speak to you later.